Hi guys, so how are you doing? I hope it is going good for you. And so today I've come back to your new video. This video is all about creating variables, but what do you do if you want to change the variable to some other data type? This will be a tricky and a necessary thing which you will be going through for almost all times, if I'm not wrong. So suppose you have taken down a data set, and that data set has something around a number stored, like let us talk about a constant like 3.14, the pi value. So suppose the pi value is stored as a string. Would you be able to multiply it? No, you cannot, because string is basically a text, and in that sense, so how do you go about it? It's like you have to just convert it back to float or int, right? So we'll just run through these simple things today, and that will be the part of this video. And before we go any further, please guys, please do subscribe, please share as much as you can. And you have any questions, any kind of questions, whichever you think is a silly one, no, don't think about it. Every question is a good question. Just comment it below. Alright, for the previous videos, just look into the description part, it's below, and you will have all the videos there. So let's get started with it. Suppose I create a variable here. Let's say a equal to 3.14, and I create another variable b equal to 5, right? So I'll just run it. Let's run. Now I insert a cell below, just click on B, I'll just insert a few of them, and suppose I go here and write A cross B. What happens? Oh my god, what did it do? It just concatenated that string 5 times. That is not what our expectation was, right? Our expectation was to multiply 5 with 3.14. It didn't happen. Now how do I do it? So let us first convert the string into a number format, basically integer or a float. So let us write float because it is a decimal value, and then I write a, and I close the bracket and I run 3.14. See, now if I go to the below cell and I write a cross b, oh my god, why is it so? Because still now you are trying to refer to a. So this is the thing, I did it on purpose because of this, that you can know what a is. A is basically a string. You are trying to convert a here, but you are not assigning the converted value into something else. So it's basically what you need to do is go inside this, and let's say c equal to this, and here we are. Now if I go here and I try and write not a but c and see the value, it's done. So first things first, all this being said, we can just go ahead and roll out some of the conversions. So suppose I'll go with this one. Let us say int. Okay, I'll go here and I suppose want to convert int of a value which is in string and it is a number. Integer function actually can convert anything which is float or string, provided in the string that the string is basically a number. Has to be a float, has to be a number, a digited number. It cannot be a string. So if you just write in quotes London and you try to put int, it will throw an error. Good. So let's go on. So now what we'll do is we'll try and write another conversion, that is integer of let's say 5.6. Will it convert? I just said it can convert provided it's a number. Let's try it out. It said an error. It is because integer cannot directly convert the string literals value into this one. Okay, if it is a whole number it will. Okay, so just try this. If it is a whole number it will, but if it is not a whole number and it's a float, it will not convert it. But I did say right that it can convert a float number. So you got it. First we need to convert the string into a float, and then this float to integer. Let us try it out. So I'll go here. First I write float of the string because it is in inverted comma. Had it been not in inverted comma, it would have worked directly. Now if I try this, what do you think will be the answer? It's basically the floor. So try this. Now it works. Great. Now that you've understood this, let us go to float conversions. So float of, suppose I want to write an integer number. So 4 will be converted to 4.0 because float is basically a decimal value number which is stored in that format. And now that we have understood, like, we can convert float. Does float convert a string literal? Does float convert a string literal directly? Yes, it does, because I did it in command number 38 here. So see, float of a string literal, suppose. Or string literal can be, let's say 5.6 again, and then I try it, it converts it back to 5.6. Now, string, basically, string, my friend, are those numbers which are those data types, and the conversion is so easy. String can convert anything into string, be it an integer, be it a float, it can easily convert it. So let's go about it. So its function is str, and then I write, suppose 5.6, it will convert it into string in the inverted commas. Otherwise it won't be thrown as a string. So being said that, I did say you how to convert float number to integer in this command, but although this thing is not under casting, the casting is basically officially over, so you can cast anything right now. So you can store 7 and you can go here and write str of a. It will work. First I need to go here, run it, come down and run it. It's done. Now all this is done. I want to show you a simple trick how to convert a float number into an integer one. So the float data type is basically a digitized number. It's a decimal number, right? So suppose I have two numbers, okay, a equal to 5.6, 7, and maybe b equal to 7.99, and maybe c equal to 3.1. Okay, now I run them. And now suppose I want to just go ahead and I want to convert it into integer, but this time I want to directly get, so suppose I'm talking about this one, a equal to 5.67, but you want to convert it into integer, it will always get 5. For 7.99 it will always get 7. For 3.1 it will get 3, and that is what it should work. But sometimes you will be needing it to rounding off to the next one. So that is math function. You need to import the math library. We did see this in the permutation combination video, so if you have missed it, please go back to the link and check it out. But right now, how do I do it? I'll just write, suppose first of all run them. Okay, it's done. Now go inside and first of all import math library. A math import has been done. So what do? I want to check. So what I want to check is, oh my god, what is wrong here? Yeah. So suppose I want to check like this, math dot floor as in the base of it. So floor, and I want to get the base of 7.99. If you round it off, it will go to 8. But I want to get for b, see 7. Now again, let me insert some cells here. Okay, so this time if you look at it, I'll just try this one, maph dot seal as in ceiling, and then I'll write b, seal as in ceiling, like, okay, floor and ceiling. Floor, the thing we are sitting on or standing on, and the ceiling, the cover on our head, the upper one. So you are sitting at 7.99, right? So what should be the ceiling? Ceiling is my 8 and the floor is my 7. So this will work like that. Okay, I just marked it down, forget it. So I'll write it down again. This is what happens when you don't pay attention while typing. So don't worry about it, no matter. We'll again get it done. So you get the ceiling and you get the floor. You can use this function for all of the literals here. Like suppose I want to go for A, I want to go for maybe C. That's it. See? For this one also, I'll just press escape. So A was 5.67, I get the floor as 5. C was 3.1. Rounding off would result in 3. But right now I'm just looking at the ceiling of 3.1. Ceiling of 3.1 is 4. So that's that, guys, with this video. It was pretty much short one, and in the next video we'll be coming up with dictionaries and in that we'll go through a little bit detail and try to wrap it up as fast as we can. Guys, till that time, please do practice. You have any questions, any questions, please comment it below. I'll try and sort it out as soon as I can. And one more thing, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell icon. Thanks for showing lots of love and watching this video. Bye bye.